string it high. Now he's holding it. What used to make it talk, it's tough.
Another episode with Ultra Fighting Missions, and I can't wait for Sunday. If you want to know why, me and my whole family are going camping, and it's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be a water slide. There's gonna be a large, big lake and pool, and I can't wait. And there's gonna be fishing. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. But I gotta admit, it's gonna stink a little bit because there's gonna be no Wi-Fi there. But this isn't about camping. It's about these two opponents that are gonna fight each other to the death. Mighty Number 9 as Beck. Beck, the Mighty Number 9, and Crash Bandicoot, Sony's wombling Bandicoot. Well, I like these games, and yet again, I do rage to these a lot. I do like... Oh yeah, one time on Mighty Number 9, I actually broke or bent my controller on accident, and it just looks really... not that controllable, but still, I like Mighty Number 9. And for Crash Bandicoot, one time I downloaded Future Tense. It raged me so much. I just wanted to break my controller, and I actually felt a little crack. But don't worry, it got fixed. Actually, I bought another controller, and it got fixed. But anyways, these two have already been discussed. If you want to hear a preview about Mighty Number 9, go check out Mega Man vs. Mighty Number 9. If you want to see a preview about Crash Bandicoot, be sure to go check out on the first Crash Bandicoot episode, Craig versus Crash Bandicoot. And these two have already been discussed. Wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Wait a minute, where's Jeff? Jeff? What's up, man? Jeff, get up here. Hey, Jay, what's going on? Jeff, how many times do I tell you you have to make a dramatic entrance? Well, I'm sorry. Aren't you gonna help me with this? Oh, yeah! So today, I already discussed everything. Oh yeah, one time Jeff raged on Crash Bandicoot so bad, he literally broke my controller in half. I'm sorry, that was a coincidence. That was a coincidence, and that was totally not my fault. It was actually your fault for letting me play that game. Then how come you wanted to try Stormy Ascent? How come you were like, oh, let me try Stormy Ascent? That's how you were like. I do not sound like that, first of all. And second, it's your fault, actually. So I had to buy another controller, and now I have 2 controllers instead of 3. Who cares? Anyways, catch your votes and people, because it's time to see who would determine the legendary mission. I was gonna say that, but okay.
Fight on. What have I got?
I know some of you guys are hating us, saying, how on earth did Mighty Number 9 win? His game was literally the #1 worst game ever. I mean, come on, Jeff. Does Mighty Number 9 look like the worst game ever? I kinda have to agree, yes. Why? Because it doesn't even look like Mega Man. And for some reason, I actually kind of feel something positive about Mighty Number 9. Oh yeah, and what's that positive thing? It feels like Mega Man, but it doesn't look like Mega Man. Oh, I get that a lot. But anyways, let's discuss things. How on earth did Mighty Number 9 win? Now, Crash, I don't blame Crash. He's a good character, and he's a great warrior. I know. Yes, I know. He has large bazooka. That's why it actually kind of takes forever for him to aim. But the most thing that kept Beck going is that Crash isn't, smart. Yeah. Yes, Crash with his own intelligence isn't that smart. I mean, he doesn't think that much. I mean, he just goes on his wild adventures and just trying to get things going, which is really, really annoying. Well, I don't blame you, Jeff. I mean, it can certainly go out like that. I mean, here's my question. With Crash's durability, how come he still didn't win against Beck? Well, that's a good question. This fight wasn't... Okay, let's compare it to, like, speed and strength and durability. First is speed. Now, I know Crash can actually dodge lasers and all that, which can move to 550 miles per hour. But somehow, Beck just seems actually much faster. While keeping up with Trinity, who has infinite experience, and yes, of course, Beck actually defeated him, but the most who actually kept up with speed was Brandish. Now, Brandish is sort of like a ninja robot, which ninjas actually go around 1,000 miles per, which goes down 1,200 miles per hour, if they learn their techniques properly. Now, that's the same speed that's like 10 times, that's 10 times more faster than a laser beam. Now, let's compare it to strength. Now, I don't know about you, Beck easily wins this one. With Seismic, he can actually crush things, like, instantly. But Crash's Death Tornado Spin does actually hold the advantage, and plus, Crash did actually handle large enemies, and Cortex with his buffed up, pumped form. But that's still not enough to handle what Beck's ever done. Now, let's compare to durability. Now, I don't blame you. Crash easily wins this one. He survived explosions, he survived crashes, and he's also survived big hits and with big enemies. Now, nothing compared to a rumble inside the Battle Coliseum. But I don't blame Beck. It's not that complicated. All right. But still, I know you guys are saying. Hey, hold on. I got this. I have a question for you. Another question. Why didn't Crash have the big advantage against with Aku to overpower Beck? That's my question. Why didn't Aku just overpowered him? And that's the end of this video. That's the end of the fight. Okay, I have 3 reasons. One, Aku, I know is a god, but he doesn't really protect that Crash from that much. And plus he does actually make him invincible, but not that invincible. He can usually die from bottomless pits and all that crap. Second, Aku usually takes a short time just for him to be around Crash, and plus it's not enough to get him somewhere. And 3, Beck's other weapons clearly has him. And Beck's other weapons does actually give him a huge advantage over. And plus, without Aku, he is an easy Bandicoot to kill. And so how Beck can do that is that destroying Aku is actually the one thing, and that's what Beck did. So Crash did have the durability advantage, but Beck had the weapons, tools, strength, and speed advantage to prove that he is better than Crash. And I don't blame. Well, between the Mighty Number 9 and the Crash Bandicoot games, I do actually kind of fit into Mighty Number 9, and we'll see what happens when I play the DLC. Wait, you haven't played the DLC? Yeah, it's actually the right DLC is actually $2.99, which I can't afford right now. Oh, because you have 0 money. Yeah, looks like Becca crashed the party with one Beck of a slash. Again with you and your puns. Yeah, you and your stupid dramatic entrance. That's your beginning in every episode. Not every episode. That was your beginning last time. And that was your beginning. That was your thing inside Shadow vs. Wario when we introduced it next time. Speaking of the next time, the winner is my number 9.